K-pop Demon Hunters isn't just another fantasy movie. It's packed with real Korean legends that have haunted people for centuries. From soul-stealing Grim Reapers to demons rising out of smoke, this animated world brings to life myths that many had only imagined. Let's break them down one by one, starting off with the Saja boys. In K-pop Demon Hunters, when Huntrix starts sealing off Gwi-ma's underworld through the power of their music, he retaliates by sending the Saja boys, a demon boy band with the goal to steal Huntrix's fans, steal souls, and take over both the charts and the cosmos. But they aren't just a boy band who seduce fans with their moves and flashy outfits. They have a deeper meaning behind their name. The name Saja comes from Jeosung Saja, which is Korea's version of the Grim Reaper. And this is the very reason that, just as the night approaches or during their performance of the song Idol, the boys can be seen wearing black hanbok and hats. They were there to steal souls and take them to the afterlife, though in the movie it was slightly changed since they were not really delivering souls, but sending them directly to Gwi-ma's hell. And with this arises the question, are the Demon Hunters Saja boys really related to the actual legend? Basically, in Korean mythology, Jeosung Saja are the messengers of death. Unlike others, their role isn't dark or gruesome, but simple yet heavy. They guide souls from the human world to the underworld, working under the rule of King Yomra, the Korean god of the afterlife. Unlike the Western Grim Reaper, who often appears with a hood and scythe to take lives, Jeosung Saja aren't evil or violent. They're quiet, calm, and respectful. Their presence is meant to show people that death is a natural part of life, and no one can escape it. Modern Korean dramas have also shown Grim Reapers as stylish, charismatic gentlemen. Shows like Guardian, The Lonely and Great God, and Tomorrow swap the flowing robes for sharp black suits, making them look more like mysterious CEOs than traditional messengers of death. Yet their role remains the same, guiding souls and maintaining balance between the living and the dead. The movie mixes old and new in a way that feels cool and easy to understand. In K-pop Demon Hunters, Gwi-ma is the ultimate villain. He isn't just another demon. He's as cunning as they come, and a terrifying king who feeds on human souls to grow stronger and break free from the underworld. The movie has Gwi-ma as an entity who controls an army of shape-shifting Dokkaebi and manipulates humans by exploiting their deepest insecurities. He offers them what they want most, which can be fame, power, or freedom from pain, in exchange for their loyalty. But his deals always come at a devastating cost. As he absorbs more souls, he becomes more monstrous, transforming into a massive fiery mouth. But this isn't just a random character written for the movie. In fact, this version of Gwi-ma draws inspiration from Korean folklore. Yomra is the king of the underworld, also known as the god of death, and Grim Reapers bring souls to him like demons brought them to Gwi-ma. However, unlike Gwi-ma, Yomra isn't evil. He's a stern and fair judge who oversees the afterlife, deciding where each soul belongs, which can be either reincarnation, paradise, or punishment. This makes Gwi-ma the perfect opposite. Instead of maintaining balance, Gwi-ma is causing chaos, trying to end all of humanity. He wants to disrupt the natural order and take control of the spirit world for himself. While Yomra guides souls and enforces fairness, Gwi-ma twists them for his own gain, using fear and temptation to grow stronger. By setting up Gwi-ma as a rival to what Yomra represents, K-pop Demon Hunters has reimagined these ancient ideas in a modern context. Now, not every supernatural creature in the movie K-pop Demon Hunters is meant to terrify you. Some of them are represented as being mischievous, unpredictable, and even a little funny. These creatures are inspired by Dokkaebi, Korea's famous goblins from traditional folklore. In the movie, Gwi-ma's minions, aka the demons, are shown to be more silly and chaotic than something that will terrify you. They come out of smoke, shapeshift, move in weird ways, and mess with your mind. All this, combined with their bright colors and goofy expressions, gives them the look of mischievous mascots rather than terrifying demons or monsters. However, the legend they are derived from isn't like this. In Korean mythology, Dokkaebi are magical spirits deeply connected to nature. Unlike the Western idea of goblins as ugly, greedy, and purely evil creatures, Dokkaebi are more complex. They often emerge from everyday objects that have absorbed spiritual energy, like old brooms or household tools. These goblins are famous for their shape-shifting abilities and their love of mischief. In legends, they use magical clubs called bangmangi to summon objects or create sudden wealth, but they also challenge humans to games and wrestling matches. If a person wins, they're rewarded with treasures or good fortune. If they lose, the Dokkaebi might pull pranks, humiliate them, or teach them a moral lesson. The movie basically aimed to modernize these elements in a clever way. By giving the demons an idol-like charm, the story transforms ancient goblins into creatures that feel at home in a K-pop-inspired fantasy. They're still chaotic and tricky, but their updated designs make them visually appealing and even a little endearing. So while they're called demons in K-pop Demon Hunters, they're actually closer to magical spirits. In K-pop Demon Hunters, there's one thing standing between humanity and total destruction: the Honmoon. This magical barrier is the only thing keeping Gwi-ma and his demon army trapped in the underworld. But as the story unfolds, we see just how fragile it really is. The Honmoon isn't just some random plot device thrown in to raise the stakes. It's the heart of the conflict. It was first created centuries ago by 3 legendary women, demon hunters, who combined their voices in song to seal Gwi-ma away. Since then, every generation of hunters has carried the responsibility of maintaining the barrier. In the present day, Huntrix, a K-pop girl group, takes on this role. Their music isn't just entertainment. It's a weapon, a shield, and the only thing holding the Honmoon together. But the barrier is far from perfect. When Rumi, the group's lead singer, begins to lose her voice, cracks start to form in the Honmoon. Her internal battle over her half-demon identity weakens it even further, leaving the door open for Gwi-ma and his minions to strike. This concept isn't pulled out of thin air. It's rooted in Korean traditions. In folklore, shamans known as mudong were believed to perform rituals and use talismans to protect villages from harmful spirits. It was said that these spiritual barriers weren't just physical. They depended on emotional strength and balance. Fear, guilt, and shame could weaken them, which mirrors how Rumi's struggle puts everyone at risk. By the climax, the Honmoon becomes more than just a magical shield. It represents harmony not just between humans and demons, but also within yourself. When Rumi accepts both her human and demon sides, her voice regains its strength. Alongside Huntrix, she restores the Honmoon stronger than ever, sealing Gwi-ma away and bringing peace to both worlds. Apart from the Grim Reapers and demons, K-pop Demon Hunters is also full of small cultural details that make its world feel alive and deeply connected to Korean mythology. One of the best examples comes straight from traditional folk art. In the movie, there's a huge, adorable tiger and its clever magpie companion with a hat. At first, this odd pair might seem random, but it's actually inspired by hojagdo, a classic scene from minhwa, Korea's traditional folk paintings. Minhwa became popular during the Joseon-Sedae dynasty. Unlike the formal, elegant paintings of Korea's royal courts, minhwa was bold, playful, and full of personality. It was art made by and for everyday people, often filled with symbolic animals, plants, and humor, majorly tigers. Tigers in minhwa were especially famous. They weren't drawn as majestic predators. They often looked clumsy or goofy, earning the nickname derpy tigers today. Meanwhile, gachi symbolized good news or cleverness. Together, the tiger and magpie became a beloved duo in Korean art, representing power balanced with wit. So they pulled directly from this imagery to create the tiger and magpie in Demon Hunters, blending Korea's cultural history with the K-pop world's vibe. The costumes also have meaning. For example, you might notice norige, which are traditional pendants. In the past, norige weren't just pretty accessories. They were worn to bring good luck, keep away bad spirits, and show a woman's strength and wisdom. So all these little details show that this isn't just an animated movie. They brought their entire culture to life through it. So while K-pop Demon Hunters might seem like just another movie, it's clear that every detail has deep roots in Korean culture. The mythology in the story isn't just there for aesthetics. It reflects centuries of beliefs about life, death, and the invisible forces that shape the world.